welcome back to Let's Play Darkness over Daggerford Enhanced Edition. Last time, we found the body of Fernigold the Younger, as well as the Amadic Force Microflangulator. Clearly this is a missing component from Ivani's incredible fantabulizer. Precise understanding of its functioning would take years to achieve. Let's go ahead and turn that in. I will say, this is a re-record, because, again, I need to find that mod that enables auto-saving. There's some web stuff over there. We can't actually do anything with it right now, though. The cave has nothing for us, so we're going to have to deal with the webbing stuff later, and the cave. I'm going to have to come with something to see invisible or purge invisibility, I think. Or detect magic, maybe? Anyway, let's head back to Liam's hold real quick to return that stolen part. Well, you know what? Let's talk to the wizard, because there may be a legitimate reason for him to have hired the drunk to steal that part.
Yeah, hello!
One of the villagers says you threatened him and forced him to steal part of Ivani's fantabulizer.
Yeah? And what say you then?
I'm not sure.
Ah, I see. Is there any particular point in raising this issue with me then? It's obviously a lie.
I intend to get to the bottom of this, Vajoni.
I expect you're already at the bottom, my inquisitive fellow. Now, do you need something else?
Nothing. Goodbye. Maybe if we mention him to the bard. Right, she's in the Holdfast Inn. Ivani.
I knew you'd come back!
Have you missing piece here?
Yay!
Wonderful, brilliant, amazing. May I have it then? I was rather hoping you might be prepared to offer me some reward. Yes. You didn't need to ask. Of course I'll reward you. Humph. Ivani bristles at your lack of tact. If you don't ask, often you don't get. Anyway, here's the component. Thank you. I'm so very grateful for your help. Here, take this. It's one of my older inventions, but rather useful, I expect, for the adventuring type. So tell me, who is the thief? A local scallywag called Lucas, though it was not he who instigated it. The real thief is a mage called Vajoni. Vajoni? Are you sure? That's what Lucas told me. I see. Well, it's only the word of one drunken villager against that of a mage who has plenty of opportunities to cross me before and never has. Hardly irrefutable evidence, is it not? Well, I'm certain that he was telling the truth. Maybe. Are you a good judge of character?
Bring me some ale!
It's more of an intuition than a question of judgment. The only way to know for sure would be if Vajoni himself admitted to this. Maybe I should confront him about it. If you wish. I do not ask you to do this, and you should know that Vajoni is a most capable wielder of magic who would be extremely dangerous if angered. Well, I'll confront him with the charge and see what he says, which I already did. Let's see, we got a color ring. Extra level 3 bard spell slot. 20 meters of bright white light. And color spray, searing light, and ultravision once per day.
Bring me some ale!
Can I see what ultravision does? No. Alright. Well, in any case, that's useful even aside from the spells that are pretty powerful. Let's see. Did I get XP for that? Yes. Is the quest considered complete? No.
Yeah.
Maybe I should drop by and let Mayor Willsey know everything that's happened. Oh, okay. Now, there's an idea. Let's see, the mayor's office is actually right here.
Greetings. You are most welcome.
I know there's no actual, like, ownership mechanics or anything. This isn't exactly Daggerfall, but I still prefer to go into stealth if I'm going to do thiefy stuff.
You are most welcome.
Please come back later. Blah. Alright, let's go anger a powerful wizard. Who has really cool stuff. Hi, Evanian recommended me to come and see you.
Oh, really? How is that sweet little thing?
Isn't that a little patronizing?
I would say it's a lot patronizing, but that's just me. Go on, how is she?
She's fine.
Ah, good, excellent.
What is this place? It's my pocket plane. Let me out of here. Don't panic there. You're still safely in Faerun for all intents and purposes. I'm just here for a few minutes.
I'll see you. Yeah.
It just says he threatened him. I think he tells the truth.
And this is small town justice I smell at the horizon here. Guilty as charged, no witnesses, no alibi.
It's my intuition. I could be wrong. No hard feelings. Not all of us are magi or pompous fools. I think drunk guy is selling me a bridge. Or it was another powerful mage. Color ring is worth 8,000 because it has 3 spells daily in it. But I think the actual effects are going to be better. Oh right, I've got this stuff I can sell. I'll hold on to a single berry in case another quest needs it. Same with the bone. That's the corpse bag. Don't mind that, sir. Short sword +2 instead of leather armor can be sold. Let's see. Why do I have an empty wine bottle? Poet song, garlic, necklace of fireballs with like 1 cast left. May as well hold on to it. Alright, the diamond itself. Alright, nothing else I really want to sell, and I don't think there's anything I really want to buy. Unless you have see or purge invisible. Oh, I can see what ultravision does. Ability to see in complete darkness is improved beyond that of dark vision. When the spell is applied, even the effects of magical darkness are pierced. Ooh, that's helpful. Person, animal. I can see what clarity is. Protects against the effect, or removes the effects of daze, sleep, confusion, stun, and charm. Protects against mind-altering effects until it expires. Right. Invisibility purge. I need a scroll of that, actually. Rod of the Ghost. Ghostly visage once per day. I have that spell? 1 turn per level. I think it's worth picking up, though. That's, you know, extra support options. Or extra self-sustaining options. Ooh, and you sell a bag of holding here, too. Healing scrolls I don't need. Control undead would be extremely powerful. 2 hit dice per caster level. So that is... Is that a 13 caster level? Heck yeah, I'm keeping that. I will sell Cone of Cold, I think, because that's 1d6, that's 5d6, up to 30 cold damage, or 400 gold. I think the 400 gold is more worth it. There's a blue ion stone as well. Increases wisdom by 2 while active. Well, that's very good. And then it's the DOS loot that I want here, right? No, it's the Sickly Lyre. Harp of Charming. No, it's the Sensor of Controlling Air. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and empty that quick slot because I don't actually use slow that much. Oops. I keep accidentally opening the freaking console. Okay. So we are 1000 XP off. So I can turn in Fernigold the Younger. I think I want to wait until that's actually going to level me up, though. Because I want to gain 1 more level before heading into the Vampire Bat Slayer. Tradeway continues southward towards Baldur's... Oh, right. I do like having quick access to haste so that I can just... Then I can just stop right here and then rest out here. Right, so to the west here is the Wild Pastures. Which is our next exploration area here. This is where,
I can understand why the shepherds bring their herds here. It may be a dangerous wilderness, but it is lush indeed.
I seem to have stepped in something. Ugh, my boots! Cursed cows!
Okay, can go in there. Jarek the Shepherd. Afternoon, Jarek's Manade. Greetings, Jarek. A basic stone-floored hut offering the bare minimum of home comforts. Alright, so let's explore the perimeter here. That's kind of my go-to when it comes to exploring maps in these games, and then fill in. Okay. Lavna the Shepherd.
Good tidings to ya.
The young shepherd girl grins cheerfully as she waves. Although her face is plain, with a thick square jaw shaped like a brick, her eyes have the bold blue color of jasmine flowers in the spring. Alright, I can cast that an extra time a day. Nice. Let's see, I can't take a path north. Where does that take me? To the Wild Hills. I just want to be able to access it anytime I want to. Why do we never make camp long enough to make it day when we arrive? I don't think there's an option like in Daggerfall to make my travel careful, so I camp through the night. Huh. Some kind of giant skull.
scene. What is it, laddie? Do you smell something, boy? Jumping jackrabbits, did you see that? So something with the power of invisibility. And with, like, a high-pitched voice. I'm guessing a kobold sorcerer. Kobolds aren't the most competent monsters. Full stop. Alright, that's main quest stuff, though, is the thing. Oh, there's a path southward, too. I think this actually goes to a coastal area. Yeah, Crab's Claw Coast. But again, I just want to be able to access it whenever I need to go exploring. No, not Wild Hills. Okay, that's a lot of dudes. Okay. I'm gonna invisibility sphere. Just right off the bat here. And then I'm gonna... Color spray. Searing light. Yes. There's also the Skeleton Priest. Ow. Wait, oh, there are two skeleton mages. That's terrifying, actually. But if they don't focus on me specifically, it's less terrifying. I'm actually very close to killing this necromancer. Oh, I can also bard song? For the party? They're gonna focus on the necromancer, so I can focus... Oh, never mind, I don't need to focus on the skeleton mage. How does a skeleton mage even work? I mean, they're bones. Their intelligence is not their own. An animate dead scroll of level 8. So a skeletal warrior. I don't think the skeleton's knuckles are literally worth anything. I just want to see if... Okay. None of the skeleton mages had anything. Let's move on. And now let's go to the right map. Wild Pastures. Right. Let's haste. Oh, I'm about 250 XP off, so I could just go back to Daggerford and return the corpse that's currently just in a bag of holding. Plus, a bonus to hasting is they just teleport to me because they think their pathfinding is broken. Oh, there might be a path west or something over here. Yeah, path westward. The Blade Cliffs. Intriguing loading screen, but again, I'll hold off on that. Oh, there's actually a trail through the trees here. Some tracks. There's some heavy depressions in the turf, but cannot imagine what sort of creature might have left them. Goblin Kitchens. Well, an eerie red glow casts a baleful light over slimy limestone caves. Oh, this is a big place. Yeah, this is the main thing. As long as I don't turn... I don't think this game actually has you...
scurrying in these caves. We are not alone.
I don't think you lose out on quests by changing acts in this game. A lone cave goblin and an open box. Feed the orcs. Always have to feed the orcs first. Great goblin recipes and goblin's grog. Ooh. It's an invisibility potion. Cheesy skewers. 5 rats, 5 skewers, a bucket, basket, goat cheese, salt, beer, oil. Drink a pint of beer, put cheese on the ground and hide nearby. Hide and drink another beer while hiding. When rat goes for cheese, capture with bucket and put in a basket. Repeat until all rats are captured. Drop cheese in basket with rats so they eat it up and get fat. Drink another beer. Skewer rats. Dip in beer if any left and roll in salt. Put skewered rats in hot oil until fur are all singed off. Serve with beer for dipping. That's still, like, more than I would expect for goblins. What's this? Green and slimy one. Safe and cave, yes. All safe and secret. Alright, cave goblins. Ain't the smartest type. Cow's tasty. You, goblin. You steal cows, that not our deal.
Uh-oh. Cows? What cows? No cows here.
Ah, you standing on dead cow.
That's just a cow-shaped rock.
Fool, I'll rip out your...
No, me too young to die.
What's that smell?
Maybe you forget that today?
I smell a filthy elf.
Adventurers are here, get away!
Help, invader! Spy, your rotten carcass shall hang among these cows. I can't take them seriously when they're talking about cows so much. I'm sorry. We're still in stealth mode.
Steel, villainous
Like,
wretch.
we're invisible. Tanaruk. While Hellgate Keep was ruled by demons, a breeding program between demons and orcs guaranteed a steady supply of soldiers for the keep's garrison. After centuries of breeding, Terranuks breed true among themselves or with orc mates, and these creatures are a new race native to the realms. I thought Tanaruk was its name. Goblin Shaman is easy. Small even for a goblin, this creature is unlike its fellows as it shows a willingness to stand and fight.
Take that!
Sleep?
You shall...
Ow.
You died to me!
You better have some coin on you after all this trouble.
You died to me! You died to me!
Say hello to my crossbow.
Okay, let's make sure I have Ultravision active. And then open this door and get ready for a color spray. In this direction. Oh my god! Alright, there's no coup de grace there. Cast Sleep in there as well. Let's throw another color. Oh, I never threw the first color. Yes, I did.
Duty! The great prize!
Alright, I need to start. Oh, maybe I need a melee weapon to perform the coup de grace, but. Oh, I can also start dropping sound bursts. Do I just keep getting interrupted somehow? Yeah, sound bursts. I guess I can kinda. Okay, this. Oh, dang it, they can open the doors after all. Okay.
I shall be victorious!
Right, I can take a movement action and an actual action. So I can actually kinda kite here, but not this many enemies. This isn't going to work out. I will color spray again, though, just in case it didn't work. Oh, wait. I have the friggin' invisibility potions here. How can they see me? Oh, most of them can't. So maybe I can, like, come over here, drink a potion. Drink another potion. Effortless. Yeah, I should actually kind of be able to do... No. I do also have that necklace of fireballs.
Heal me!
Oh, Reagan actually regenerated a little there. Reagan, you're not going to be happy with me.
You shall find a
Oh, I killed enough to level up. Can I level up mid-combat? I can't. Video games are dumb. And I could get Spew Arrow! Yes! This is actually suddenly perfect. Okay. So... obviously, open lock, I can't. There was a specific skill I needed to put points into. And what I can't put persuade. Cool. Or listen, intimidate, hide, heal, and discipline, disable trap. Pray race. I actually can't remember what it was that I wanted to put points into. I think I wanted to put one into pickpocket, actually. And then... I guess I should take some spot points. Okay. So let's put special attack, more special attacks. Oh, no. Special ability, imbue arrow. Alright, this is... Oh. Leader of the Goblin Tribe. I need to funnel them. And then... fire this arrow. And then... fire this arrow. I'm possibly walking right into my death. It's a sleeping area. They scowl and gnash their goblin fangs, you know. This is a good situation for me. Wait, is Reagan fighting again? Oh, some of them just stopped chasing me. Take this opportunity to magic missile you. And again. Damn. I really thought I had something going. Okay.
I hear distant scurrying in these caves. We are not alone.
Actually, with how close I am to leveling, it might actually be a better idea to just fight the goblins as we go in. Run away! Run away!
Take that!
Eek! Discovered!
Instructions. I missed that the first time. Get the grog out of the box and drink it. Then go get Cow and give it to one of the grogs. And give it one of the grogs too. It's not exactly tricky. If you was stupid asks. Alright, so up there is death and pain for me. Did someone attack the cow? Perfid, why?
I shall be victorious! Ah!
I said I like monster races, but goblins are the exception. Like, orcs are funny, trolls are funny, ogres are funny, kobolds are funny, gnolls are cool. I don't like goblins.
Take that!
Oh, this is just another entrance into this room. Okay. Let's go invisible, and then I want to take my opportunity to fireball very soon into this. Like, hit that shaman with it.
No! The great prize!
Yeah, I want to bottleneck them here. Then I can color spray.
Shall find a quick death. For glory.
And they're all dazed and stuff.
For honor and duty.
And I can very easily
For
handle
honor
the
and
others.
duty.
Because I get plus 15 to hit total. And I can level up. In fact, let's do that now. Well, let's look at the skills. What is it that I was like, oh, I need to put points into that? May have actually just been spot. Oh, what? I have a issue. Okay. Concentration whenever you're distracted during the act of casting a spell, or to avoid the effects of the taunt skill. Let's go into concentration as much as I can, and then put one into lore. Yeah. And then I want to assign special ability, imbue arrow. Because I want to fire that right there.
You shall find a quick.
Alright, heal. Why are they passing through each other? That's not supposed to happen here. Did I need to target an enemy specifically, not an area? Concentration check failed. Or the one targeting died. One or the other. There we go.
Taste
Cure
steel.
wounds.
Taste steel, villainous wretch.
Ghostly Visage. Or actually heal. Again. Do I have Ghostly Visage on? I don't. I have damage reduction from something though. Bard Song. And then just keep plucking away at this elite orc. I need to move so Reagan can move on in and help finish, except she didn't help. Evidence found in Goblin Kitchens. The author of this communication is clearly unhappy. The master commands we put an end to the goblin stupidity. Their thieving ways may ruin everything. The human farmers have even offered a reward to any heroes that help them out. Proceed to their caves and kill half a dozen of them to make an example. Be as brutal as you like. When you're done, gather a troop together and burn away the trolls that are massing at the Great Rock Outcropping. Excuse me. Oh my god. They are beginning to disrupt the flow of weapons from the drop-off cave. Do not return until you've carried out these orders, unless you want an eye burned out. The Great Rock Outcropping. Huh. The butcher had the big board with nail. This club was crafted for a hobgoblin chieftain named Slull, who used it to keep his unruly minions in line. This effective deterrent, or goblin herder as Slull liked to call it, eventually fell into the hands of the gnomes of Treeroot, who sorely needed a goblin herder of their own. For a time, the weapon was viewed as a symbol of leadership amongst the gnomes until it was reclaimed by goblins during a bloody raid. +3 versus Goblinoid, +1 d4 piercing damage, confusion on hit, and unique power on hit. Interesting. A few scraps and discarded bones littered the floor. There's no one alive in these cells. But I think it would annoy the goblins to open them. Okay. I don't know why I'm surprised that doors aren't locked in a freaking goblin encampment. So the orcs actually came from this room. And then there's another room down here. The ship is in a disgusting state with garbage and waste littered about the cold stone floor. There's a backpack over here, though, containing great goblin recipes, too, for stinky beef stew. This until all beer and cider is gone. Foul-smelling meat. This meat will soon become inedible. And black orc grog. Fiery, bitter, and evil brew, and of that there is no doubt. I find some freak who's interested. Scraps. Scraps. And nothing left. I thought I had like a dexterity down effect or something. Weird. Alright. Well, that's done then. Not a lot of treasure in here, which I guess makes sense. What's the journal say about this? In a great central cavern, I battled a crazed goblin leader in Tanaruk with fire in its eyes and heart. All around us was the blood of butchered animals and stinking carcasses, the remains of the missing livestock. On the corpse of the Tanaruk, I discovered a menacing letter signed only the Master. In my experience, anyone taking such a pompous name rarely has anything but trouble in mind. With the leaders killed and the goblins having fled, the shepherd's animals should be safe to graze these lands again. I should report the good news to Hedisar. Alright then. No witnesses. Alright, so we have some invisibility potions now, which is neat. Let's haste our return. Let's see, he is at Liam's Hold. Right. Oh, someone wants to say something? rosy-cheeked villager.
Good tidings to ya.
Alright, Hevisar is in here.
I knew you'd come.
Hi there. Just saying hi. Oh, God.
Wait, what can I get you?
Ah, Thradra Mayor, it's good to see you again. My thanks for you for coming here so swiftly.
Of course, Hevisar. It's a pleasure to help you however I can.
As you know, we've been suffering the loss of a large number of livestock from a grazing gland from the south of William's Hall. The sheer numbers involved are enough to suggest this is not the result of any natural causes.
Yes, I remember.
I've sent word of your coming to the shepherds and the pastors and had hoped to send you to them immediately, but since I've arrived here at William's Hall, the situation has developed somewhat.
Existence is so wonderfully dynamic, isn't it?
Why, yes, I suppose it is. I've been speaking with Mayor Whimsy, the leader of our community here. She wishes to propose to you a trade of sorts, and I, for one, agree with her perspective. You may have noticed on your way here the large castellated structure to the west of the village.
Yes, I saw it in the village. Or saw it in the distance, but didn't approach
The
it.
building itself is a former temple that has lain deserted for many years. I'm sure you would agree that it would make for an excellent stronghold and base of operations for an adventurer such as yourself.
You have a totally different voice. I was going off of your voice clip. Oh, I do like the way this conversation is going.
Mayor Vilsi proposes that you should use the structure as I suggest. She considers that your presence there would deter the raiders and bandits that are plaguing the region from approaching Liam's Hold, while providing you with a secure base within easy reach of most of the South Coast.
Seems like an excellent opportunity, Thradra. I suggest we take it. I have agreed with the mayor that you should talk to her about this before we progress with the animal rustling mystery. I understand that she wishes to meet with you in person and ask for a small favor as a show of good faith before she passes you over to you the temple keys. Of course, I should be happy to meet Mayor Wilsey and help out where I can. The mayor works from her home here in the village. Please go and see her at the earliest convenience and return to me once you have convinced her of your good intent. I am, of course, most eager to get started with the mystery at hand. Oh, thank God we're out of there.
You are most welcome.
Mayor will see you now. Please go through.
Greetings.
Hello, you are the adventurer sent by Hevisar? Yes, that's correct. Well then, pleased to meet you. I must admit to have been somewhat curious about seeing you in person. Yes, well, just don't touch, okay? I'll take that as a joke, shall I? Hevisar should have explained to you already my thinking about granting you the use of the old temple outside of our settlement here. I firmly believe we have a situation that could work to both our advantages here, but I do not wish to gain myself a new neighbor without a small test of your, how should I put this, fidelity, perhaps. A sensible precaution. A rather unpleasant family of ne'er-do-wells and brigands has decided to take up camp alongside the tradeway just to the north of the hamlet. They are a clan of scoundrels and call themselves the Monroe family. Oh, I've met them actually. Really? I see they obviously thought of you as something out of their league. Although they have only been in the area for a few days, they have already caused trouble in the Holdfast Inn twice, and yesterday they roughed up a couple of farmhands, seemingly just for laughs. They've also been spotted sneaking around the old temple there, up to no good, I'll not be surprised. No doubt they will eventually get bored and move on, but I would rather this to be sooner rather than later. Convince them to be on their way, and I would willingly hand over the key to you. I don't want anyone to get hurt, them included if possible. Okay, I'll have a word with them and come back to you. Good. I will await news of your success. Good afternoon to you. Oh, Lashar. It's not much, but it is still a sellable magic weapon. I don't see any purpose in keeping goblinoid killing weapons, you know? I should probably start using that instead of the magic missile. That's gonna do more. Wait, that's control, not shift. Otherwise, I think I'm good here. Yeah. Jethro Monroe.
Well met.
Look, get out of it, yeah? The mirror here is on the verge of calling to Waterdeep for protection. It would be easier just to move on, you know. Let her call. We ain't done nothing to be ashamed of, have we? I'm serious. What say to 100 gold pieces in cash to hit the road? Each, including Fang. Hey, friendly tip for you all. Daggerford's Baron is sending a detachment of griffins down here, and they're due to take up policing duties tomorrow. Yeah? Best getting the hell out of here. Thanks for the tip-off. Come on, you varmint, skirmoosh! I'll be staying at the inn after, that's why I'm just pasting for this. Back and forth, and back and forth, and back and forth we go.
Greetings.
Hello. Have you spoken to the Monroes yet? They're gone, Mayor. I convinced them it wasn't in their best interests to lurk here anymore. Excellent. My compliments on a job well done. I am good to my word, Thradra Mayor, and I am happy to pass you this key. Maybe even I am glad to be rid of it. Make good use of the structure. Temple key get.
Hello again. How did you get on with your busy?
Mayor Wilsey is happy and has given me the temple keys, Hevisar. Let's talk about these disappearing animals.
Wonderful news indeed. So, as I say, I have sent word to the shepherds to the west, and they expect your presence any day now.
Actually, I seem to have solved that problem for you already, Hevisar.
Really?
Explain about the Goblin Kitchen.
This is amazing that these goblins could be so organized. Clearly, the orcs are behind all this, and that cannot be good news.
Yes, the orcs certainly seem to be the real culprits here. I do not like the sound of this master either. But do you know, I believe that may prove interesting to you. Remember Gazlo from the Happy Cow? Yes, of course. How's he keeping? He is well, thank you for asking. He was here while you were away, and in fact, had a worrying tale to you that I believe ties in with your discoveries. Some of the shepherds have reported seeing shadowy forms moving around at nighttime, and to be honest, I had connected it with animal rustlers, but I've now received a report from Gazlo that the creatures are orcs, which ties in with my discovery of orcs organizing the goblins. We may have discovered the animal rustling plot, but we do not as yet know why they should need to steal livestock in such numbers. Now, Gazlo has also has observed several nights in a row, and we have another lead. Knocking orc heads together never gets boring, so where am I headed?
Gazlo has returned to the wild pastures. You will find him with the other shepherds. Talk to him, and he will instruct you on how to intercept these orc bands. I'm sure we are on to something here. Let me know what you discover.
However, there's more interesting stuff going on than continuing along that, because we do have a stronghold now. So let's check that place out before we end off. Hello, Astria.
Lovely place you have here. A spot of daubing, a few new carpets and draperies, and clear out a few boulders. You could have yourself a really cozy bolt hole.
Astria, how the hell did you get in here? Come now, that would be revealing the secrets of my trade. Exactly, now get revealing. It was a rather simple matter, really. I spent a little time around the village getting my face known, taking meals at the inn, and so on. After that, it was all rather simple. Wait for the mayor to pop out. Oh, Secretary Twinkin, I have a message from the mayor. Did you remember to pick up the bread from Nell's place? No? Well, here's some money for that she gave me to pass on to you. Exit Twinkin, stage left. Can't believe she fell for such a simple ruse. People want to believe, you see. It's all a matter of confidence and seeming to be trustworthy. I only borrowed the key for a few seconds to take an impression, and I put it back to where I found it. No harm done. Suppose not. Anyway, I was wondering when you would find your way over here. If you would advertise your presence a little better, I might have come over sooner.
Yes, well, if it was safe to let everyone know I'm home, I would have. But needs must, as ever. Did you just say home? I think I'll find Mayor Wilson. He granted custody of this place to me, not me and Asriel if she decides to move in. Well, yes, well, just a figure of speech, you understand. Moving swiftly onwards,
Seems that we are to be a team again. We did so well back in Daggerford. I think it's wonderful news.
Hang on. We? You mean I got put into a bunch of dangerous situations while you paint your nails back in a lap of luxury? It's called teamwork, actually, and let's face it, without me, you would have been bored while waiting for the town gears to open up. Could you really see yourself spending an enthralling week in the whirlwind of hustle and bustle that is the Happy Cow? Exactly. Call me a materialist then, but what are you paying? A materialist. He'll be happy to know they'll be paying in one of the most valuable commodities in the world. Pure, unfiltered, lustrous gold. Information. I'll be throwing in my intellect for free. An offer that cannot be beat, I'm sure you'll agree. Information's always worth having, I guess. Excellent. So I expect you'll have plenty of questions. It's probably best if we deal with them, and no doubt we'll arrive at our next move. So go ahead and ask. What do you know about this place, then?
As I say, removing the boulders would probably improve its resale potential, you know. But seriously, this place used to be a temple to Baal before the time of troubles. And so far as I know, has stood abandoned since then.
Why, it was a temple to the Lord of Why was a temple to the Lord of Murder sited so close to a peaceful rural community, you might wonder? The structure was actually home to a set of monks who traded seemingly peacefully with the villagers. The monks kept themselves to themselves, and the farmers perhaps knew better than to pry too closely into a good market for their produce. It was only after the gods walked the land as mortals and the monks mysteriously disappeared that the temple's true dedication was discovered. A bard adventurer from Waterdeep it was who led the first team of adventurers in here some years back, and she handed over the keys to Wilsey for safekeeping. Oh, well, these things are in the past now. Exactly. The adventurers I mentioned have likely used magics against the unhallowed nature of this place, although... No, it's nothing really. What is it? Don't hold anything on back.
There's something not quite altogether right about the basement of this place. I don't know exactly what. And to be honest, I did not really like to investigate alone when no one would realize if I went missing.
What do you mean, not quite altogether right? Well, it's a feeling as much as anything. You know by now that I like to go with my intuition and try to listen to whatever it tells me. I thought maybe I heard sounds coming from down there. Nothing definite, you know, just perhaps being alone in here, the ambiance of the place. Seeing as how we're going to be spending some time here, it seems prudent to investigate the cellar at some point, is all. I agree. I've had a look around everywhere else, though, and I must say, it's a fantastic view from the roof. Apart from that, I've told you pretty much everything I know. In that case, let's move on. Have you discovered anything about the weapons? I've certainly been devoting a lot of time to thinking about that. At the moment, though, it's difficult to make sense of all the information, and I'm trying not to make links that just aren't really there. But your discoveries of Tarum agents in Daggerford, and the fact that weapons and armor are being shipped to orcs via a staging point somewhere on the coast, well, it seems highly likely that they're related. I agree. Updating you on my progress with Hephaesar's problems. Ah, wonderful. Please go ahead. A tribe of goblins have been stealing the cattle here under orders from orcs.
Fascinating. I wonder why they would need such large numbers of cattle. Do they have an army to feed, do you think? With the way you describe the caves, they are certainly feeding someone.
This mention of a flow of weapons suggests you might be right. Agreed. We already know of weapons being shipped by the Zentarum through Daggerford. Now we discover orcs moving weapons from a cave store. Moving weapons from a cave... What? If I was a betting woman, I would wager these two facts are not unrelated. The orcs were certainly running an operation, and there was... or running the operation, and there was this mention of a master. Yes, most ominous. I wonder who this master is. We certainly need to find out one way or another. You know, I really feel sorry for these goblins sometimes. They're always being pushed around by orcs and the larger goblinoids. That's no kind of fun, is it? I mean, honestly, I care about it as much as I care about the long-term prospects of the contents of my nose, I'm afraid. Oh, come now. One's nose and its contents can be an unending source of miracles. You really aren't the most empathetic of souls, are you? Oh, well. Where might they be hiding such an army? Good question. This mention of trolls and a great rock. Well, the main place for trolls in this place is, you won't be surprised to learn, I'm sure, the Trollbark Forest. Maybe they have some kind of base there. Not the most hospitable of locations, but one that is unlikely to be easily discovered. Let's hope we can discover more clues. Alright, do you know anything about Rab? Is that the garlic chap? I know that he's an incredible perfume. Yes, that's him. It's just he seems to have a funny turn, and I'm wondering how reliable he is. I'm sorry, but I can't say I've really spoken with him or know anything about him. You'd really be better off asking the villagers, I think. Okay. Alright. Be here if you need me. I'm sure we'll have much further to go to discover the truth of these parts. Feel free to come and speak to me about anything at all. Goodbye for now and take good care. Alright. The question is there any loot here? Probably not. Interact with the candelabra. Oh, to turn it brighter, I guess? Let's see.
Yes, this place would have had potential as a quiet hideout. But now that people know you're here, I'm sure they'll be turning up on your doorstep asking for help. Or worse, selling you things.
Helping people gets you paid, Perfbin. Oh, that's just the door. Okay. Nothing up there. What about upstairs in this tower? A bunch of bookshelves. Symbol of Baal. Some creature. Inflict light wounds. Divine favor. Oh, I can feasibly stick some books in notes here. There we go.
Look, a colorful floor pattern. Ooh, it's a skull of blood with tears.
Troll
Let's
dead,
not step
false
on
string.
it.
The Treatise of Suffering. This is just a book about Baal. Scare, darkness. Yeah, I know very well not to... What the heck? A priest's robe, a gold ring. Zatum's journal. This appears to be the journal of the Temple of Baal's High Priest. Most of the book details the gruesome ritual activities of the clergy over a number of years leading up to the time of troubles. Only the last few entries seem to be of interest. A public sacrifice to Baal has increased the religious fervor of the faithful. The woman was burned at the town square under the guise of a witch. Her screams of torment may even find her a place in the afterlife. As required to trim our order as a messenger among us, or as a traitor was among us, or so says the messenger of Baal. Our blood pools are restocked, and at least 4 faithful have moved on to their rewards. Regardless of whether we've actually trimmed the traitor from our midst, the display was poignant. It's been a night blessed by Baal. We returned with 5 children, all of which shall please Baal in various fashions. The morning light broke with screams reaching our ears. Yes, blessed be Baal. The mass was interrupted this eve by an invading force of humans, elves, and animals who all exuded the disgusting stench of nature. These infidels caused considerable damage to the inner temple walls and killed several priests before we repelled them. Baal shall require much satiating for this affront. We will take revenge upon these intruders, but first I must find an appropriate sacrifice. If the previous night's sacrilege against Baal was not enough, this morning has brought more misfortune. Something truly perplexing has occurred. It is as if Baal's gaze upon us has simply vanished, as he no longer answers our prayers. I am at a loss to explain this, and the ritual sacrifice done thrice over appears not to have helped matters.
We've sent word to the temple in Waterdeep in search of an explanation. In the meantime, I've safely secured all the temple's most precious treasures in my secret vault. Hopefully an answer to this mystery is forthcoming. A vault? So that's when Ball died, right? And then the Ball Spawn adventures started. Black Hammerhead and Spider Venom Strong. The vault is probably in the basement. I know this one is going a little long, but bear with me. Zatum is still here. That ain't right.
I greet you.
Are you a faithful worshipper of the one true God, the almighty Ball? This man's pale face and chest are covered with raw open sores that slowly leak pale red blood. A few fat black flies buzz overhead, pausing now and then to land upon his sickly skin and feed. He makes no move to brush the flies away. Ball died long ago during the time of troubles. Impossible! Ball's prophecies speak only of Ball's unending glory. I, Zatum, bear witness to Ball's power, for I have awaited Ball here in the Stark Temple for many years, sustained only by my undying faith. Bah! I know nothing of this so-called time of troubles. Must be starving. Want some food? Do not mock me, mortal. Think carefully. Will you stand to serve Ball, or will you die by his hand? You will die by my hand. Oh, crap. He resurrected all those Ball priests.
Take them.
No! The great prize!
Taste steel.
Alright, and then I want to acid air. Actually, I don't need to worry about actually hitting him. I want to shoot an acid arrow at the Ball Priest. So that'll do some damage over time. Let's sound burst over here since I can hit all three of them with that.
Bleed out your life!
Melf's acid arrow does do a damage over time effect, right? Yes.
You shall find a quick death. You shall.
Concentration failure. Let's go invisible again. And heal Reagan? Oh, can't because she's invisible.
Duty.
Right. Heal? Finish off the priest with an arrow. Or with an acid arrow. Oh, there's another one right there. Okay. This is getting annoying. Do I have better arrows? I have fire arrows I can use for extra damage. Use a potion. Zatum hits pretty hard. These guys are not actually particularly strong. Maybe I should just use a healing kit on Reagan. Probably should have done that before. Okay.
I will bring you pain.
Next time on Let's Play Darkness over Daggerford, we're gonna head into the vault again. See you guys then.